Other than all the exams, the labs, all the consultations, everything else, how do you think it went this week?
I think it went pretty good.
Well, you're a man of many words.
I know, right?
All right, so it is Sunday, December the 2nd. Long week of appointments, long weeks with doctors, consultations, blood work, lab, all that good stuff. But for the most part, things went really well this week. We got to come home. Didn't have to stay in Seattle this week at all, primarily because he was told that he's in really good health, and since he doesn't have a central line put in, that there was nothing to worry about at the moment. We were also told, and I'm sure you can attest to this, that we were really ecstatic and really happy that overall, health-wise, he's doing really well, and recovery from both chemo, which should start Wednesday, as well as doing the bone marrow transplant should go fairly smoothly. Since he didn't have a lot of the effects they're expecting or other people have had experienced during BEAM, such as mouth sores, he didn't have any during the first time he had chemo, or he didn't have any during the chemo regimen that he had this time. That's another reason why they're really excited about him responding really well to all the treatments that are coming his way. So how do you feel about everything so far?
No, I'm just glad things are moving. Glad Usher telling me I'm in good shape despite having to go through all this.
The one thing we were also told is that they were really happy that he's been following all the rules, the protocols, and all the advice they've been giving him to keep himself healthy. In other words, don't go out in large crowds. Make sure you don't hang around with people who may have a cold or may be sick. The only thing that I'm worried about is when he gets the bone marrow transplant. There's not necessarily recovery time, but being told that his immune system is going to be as if he was an infant again. So his whole immune system's got to learn everything. He's got to go through all his inoculations again, which I know he's not too happy about. But he's going to be put into a clinical regimen where if it was just doing the brentuximab, which is the PD-L1 drug, which is the drug that's been focusing on getting rid of the cancer, he would be on that regimen for 12 months. But since he'll also be on the CD30, which is in conjunction with the PD-L1, the CD30 drug is going to be the drug that's going to be targeting all whatever's left of the tumors, and also will help with he won't need to have as much chemo. So instead of 12 months, it'll only be 6 months. Remission rate will be a little bit better. Turns out when you have Hodgkin's, let's just as an example, remission rate is 80%. If you relapse, it's cut down quite a bit. But being that he's going to be on this new clinical regimen, the rate is a little bit higher. Things look really promising in regards to what things look like for Zach in 2019. So when you were on PD-L1 by itself, how did it compare to when you were doing chemo the previous 12 weeks? Did it make you not feel as sick? Did you feel better? You mean you look better? You got all your hair back.
No, I really didn't feel as sick. I mean, I was able to get up and move around a lot more than I did when the first chemo regimen they put me on. So.
Yeah. And you're able to get outside a little bit more too, right?
Yeah.
And take your brother Ian, who's behind the camera. Say hello, Ian.
Hi.
You were able to go out with Ian and take him down to the convenience store or whatnot. So, so for the most part, this week he's going to have dental, which means on his last checkup they found he has some cavities and he get filled in before he goes in for his chemo regimen. Tuesday, it's just more consultations, some classes on how to keep clean and maintain the Hickman line so that way he doesn't get any infections. Wednesday he gets the Hickman line, and then he's going to stay overnight, and then Thursday he's going to start chemo. It's going to be 7 days of BEAM, and then on the 13th he'll get his stem cells back. So overall things are really, really good. He just wants to get everything over with. I'm probably more nervous than he is because I'm his dad. I love the kid.
You sure about that?
Come on, man. Anyway, so I'll be with him during his recovery time. So the 13th is when he gets the stem cells back, and they're looking at 3 weeks from that day to be discharged from the hospital. Still unknown as to whether we're going to go back into SCCA, and then we have to stay within Seattle for 3 weeks, for that 30-minute window for 3 weeks afterwards, or if we're going to get discharged into the children's protocols, which means what they come home. So right now it's kind of up in the air. We were told it's leaning more towards going back into the children's protocol. So that's where we're at for right now. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you again really soon. And hopefully we'll have another update for you tomorrow, if not Tuesday. But we'll definitely be doing more updates while he's in the hospital during his recovery time. So there we go. Thanks again for watching. We're all just relieved that we see the light at the end of the tunnel, and things are going really well. So have a good one. Talk to you soon.